All right, so this is a 3-day-a-week training that you can add to your regular protocol to increase your number of unassisted pull-ups, whether you have 0, whether you have 5. And to do that, we're going to be doing negative pull-ups. A negative pull-up is when you are jumping to the top of your pull-up and then slowly releasing all the way down until you get to the bottom. As slow as possible, preferably slower than that. If you can't do a negative pull-up like that, you can lower it and do more of a inverted row type pull-up until you increase your strength with that. And then the way we're going to use those negative pull-ups is on day 1, we're going to test it. So you want to do 1 negative pull-up, time yourself, see how long it takes you to get from top to bottom as slowly as possible. So let's say it's day 1, we just timed ourselves, we got 10 seconds. And you want to use a legitimate timer for this because that's going to be the most beneficial thing for you. Day 2, we're going to take this test number and we're going to multiply it by 2. So we're going to get 20 seconds, and that is our first official day of training for increasing your pull-up. Obviously, you can't do 1 set at 20 seconds, so you're going to want to separate it out into sets. So we'll say we'll do 2 10-second negatives. Day 3, you want to rest because you want to have some rest periods in between each of these training days because your muscles are in contracted positions and they need time to recover. 4, you're going to add 2 to the previous number. So now we're at 22 seconds, and we're going to separate that out into sets. So we'll say 2 by 11. 5 is a rest day. 6 is our last day of programming for the week, day 3. And we're going to add 2 seconds again, so 24 seconds. And we're going to break that up into 3 sets of 8. And you just continue doing that, adding 2 seconds each time you train, 3 times a week for roughly 3 to 4 weeks minimum before you test again. And I would say usually after 3 to 4 weeks, I will redo my negative test or just test for my unassisted pull-up if say I don't have any and see how many I can do. And then reassess your negative and start again from the top. Start again from day 1, test, and go back through another 4-week cycle. If you already have some unassisted pull-ups, the other thing I would suggest to add would be doing as many unassisted pull-ups as you can before you do your negative sets for the day. And then that'll help increase it as time goes on.